Hello, it is Saturday, and this is my haircut. When I got to the place, I handed my hairdresser this picture and said, and I quote, "I have no shame." I didn't make that face, though. It was just like, "I have no shame," and I handed it to him. For those of you who don't know, this is Zayn from One Direction. He's clearly the hottest one in the entire band. Yes, I called it a band. And yes, this is going somewhere. I am leading into the topic, which is life without technology. I am not just telling you about my hair story so I can let you know that I am one step closer to being in a boy band. See, usually when I go to the hairdresser, I like to pretend that I wasn't obsessing about which haircut I was going to get days before. So what I do instead is I pull it up on my phone as I'm sitting there, as if I just came up with it on a whim. Cause I'm just that kind of cool, spontaneous guy. Fuck hair and the system. But anyway, the point was, I usually don't bring in a picture on paper. I usually bring in a picture on my phone, so I can pretend that I don't care about the way that I look. Obviously this time though I didn't, and I couldn't because I didn't have my phone. This is what happened. I was mowing the lawn and I was wearing this exact outfit. See, I have a 4-acre lawn and it takes over 2 hours to mow, so I might as well get a tan while I do it. So I don't wear a shirt and I wear my little rugby shorts to tan as much as possible. But the thing about these shorts is that the pockets are very large and things fall out of them very easily, and that is where my phone was. So as you can probably imagine, my phone did fall out of my pocket, and I'm not sure at which point it did fall out of my pocket, but when I went to check the time and it wasn't there, I stopped the lawnmower right in the middle of my yard, way before I was finished, got off the lawnmower, and started running around my yard in this exact outfit. And the thing about living in a neighborhood, is that you do have neighbors, and the thing about living in my neighborhood is that all the neighbors have dogs. And the thing about having dogs is that people walk their dogs. And the thing about me having a dog is when my dog sees another dog being walked by my neighbors in my neighborhood, it'll come out and bark at the dog, and then my neighbors want their dog to bark at my dog, and they just stand there and they bark at each other without them actually walking past my yard. So while I was sprinting through my yard in this exact outfit, my neighbors were literally in my yard watching me do this, and they don't normally get to see this much of my skin. I know, surprising, because I'm usually like this. I don't interact with my neighbors. And since I didn't want to confront my neighbors wearing nothing but a pair of short shorts, I just went about my business pretending to ignore the fact that they were there and also, like, standing still watching me. But my phone is more important than their judgment. So I did keep looking, I did keep running, and every once in a while I'd get frustrated and just stare out into my 4-acre lawn and wonder where my phone could be, and then make a incredibly distressed face like... And my neighbors probably thought that I was mentally deranged because I got off of this lawnmower and parked it right in the middle of my yard with half of my yard unmowed and just started running around. And this is essentially what they got to witness. And I used my brother's phone to tell my dad about it, and when I got home from my hair appointment, he had it on the counter, so he found it. But those 3 hours, man, those were just... If I react in that sort of barbaric manner just by losing one piece of technology, I can't imagine what I would do if I just suddenly lost all of my technology. I have 2 computers right here. There's a refrigerator under my desk in my room. And if that was all just wiped out in like 1 second, I would start foaming at the mouth. I would lose half of my friends at least if technology just exploded. I would spell so many words wrong. I don't remember the last time I spelled confident, independent, tournament without looking it up on Google first. But there are things I like to do that don't involve technology, and if technology never existed, I'd like to think that I would have been able to have a happy life. The one thing that I don't know I would have figured out without technology is all of the possibilities for transition. Would I have transitioned if there was no technology? I hope so. I hope me in this parallel universe where there is no technology, I hope that I figured out about transition, because otherwise, no matter how many fun activities I did in the outdoors, I would never have been able to be happy without transition, and all of my information kind of comes from the internet, right? I mean, where did you guys look? Did you look it up in the dictionary? Did you go to your public library and find a book on transsexualism? And without technology that exists today, this surgery probably wouldn't exist, and without this surgery, no matter what I figured out about my gender and transition and stuff without technology, without this surgery, I probably just would have been like... squiggling around in misery every day. People my age and people being born and everyone in between, we're the digital age. We're growing up with this technology at our fingertips. And this makes some people nervous, but to me it's just like massive amounts of opportunity just every day. More opportunities, more technology. It's totally fine. It's wonderful. I love technology. I can't get enough of it. I'm talking to it right now. Now quickly we'll do some birthday shoutouts. Rory Deegan, represent. He auditioned for our channel, so hooray, it was your birthday at some point recently. And then Sam, my dear friend from college, he was the first person that I came out to in college as trans, not on purpose, but still the first person. Your pal Wes, somebody who is just amazingly wonderful and has a wonderful, amazing channel on YouTube. Taylor from Australia, we had the same birthday. Speaking of having the same birthday, my birthday was June 19th. I would tell you a really funny story about what happened on my birthday, but this video is probably getting kind of long. See you next Saturday.